Okay, YouTube, welcome back to another video. We are fastly approaching now our second peak week. It is a Thursday. We are 1 week out as of Saturday, and today we are going to hit legs, and I'm going to take you through that session and give you a little bit of a prep update afterwards. Food has changed as well, so maybe before we go into peak week and start reintroducing food again, I could actually show you a full day of eating. I think I'm going to do that as well. But today we're hitting legs, prep update. We're outside the gym right now. We've just had our pre-workout meal. So let's go in, let's get it. Okay, so we are just getting in around about 10-15 minutes worth of steps right now, just to get a little bit of blood in the legs post-session. It's my first leg day in about 3 weeks, so God help me. Right, so we are done with legs now. Fuck me, that was horrible. That was a drag to get through, but I did get into it though, and I got it done. So that's that. It's all good though, because now we get to go home to a nice big bowl of core. Well, a biggish bowl of core. Let's go. My God, this drive home is gonna be fun. My legs genuinely feel like they're gonna fall off at the minute. Okay, YouTube, it is now a few days later. I didn't actually pick up the camera after that leg day or the day after. Honestly, that leg day wrote me off, and the day after I was absolutely gone as well. So I do apologize, it's a few days later now. It's a Sunday and we are heading into our next peak week as of tomorrow, which is actually really exciting. You're probably thinking that I'm dreading another peak week before we look to like backload towards the end of the week. That is not going to be the case, because we are front loading next week. Now, I'm going to give you my brief prep update here. So this week, I can't lie, has been really positive. I think for the most part, like, don't get me wrong, legs did write me off, but it's been a breeze. I feel like I've been running off pure adrenaline from the last show, and I'm very excited for the next outing of the season. Now, I pushed really hard coming into the start of this week. Don't get me wrong, towards the back end of the week it was that little bit more challenging, but we've managed to get the job done. We've hit a new low on the scales, our lowest yet this prep. We woke up 83.6 kg this morning, which I think is literally just over 20 kg off the frame now, this prep. We were, what were we? We were 83.8 heading into last peak week before we started backloading. And we're front loading as of next week, and we're a whole pound down from where we were at our lowest before the previous show. So all in all, A new low's been hit, new condition being found. We cannot moan there. I said I wanted to hit a new low, find new condition. The feedback from the PCA judges was that they wanted a touch more detail and development in the back, which unfortunately is a goal that's going to have to wait for the off season, but they also wanted a touch more condition as well. So we had to get more condition. We had to bring me down that a little bit more. I wanted to hit a new low, find new condition, and that's something that I've managed to now box off. So all in all, I'm feeling in a really, really good spot moving into peak week, and I'm really, really excited to see how this new peaking strategy will work. So like I mentioned with front loading, right? Reason being is because me and Nath, we had a little discussion after the first show, and this is the first prep in which he's actually coached me for, right? He's been coaching me a lot longer than that. He coached me for a dieting phase throughout the summer. He coached me in my previous off season, but this is the first prep in which we've actually done together, despite the fact that we've literally been with each other now, I think just over a year and a half, maybe a little bit longer. When did I join him? I think it was January 2023. So yeah, around about a year and a half. So all in all, we're trying to figure out what would be the best peaking method for me. We tried backloading last week, and I looked really, really good the morning of the show, but for some reason I feel like I lost the midsection a little bit, and I was finding that hard to keep in while I was on stage. My midsection control wasn't all there, and yes, that probably did have something to do with the fact that it was my first time on stage in 3 years, and I had a few cobwebs to dust off, and my posing did fall apart a little bit, but the midsection control just wasn't there, and I did feel a little bit watery stepping on the stage. So what we're going to look to do this time around is front load. Peak food will be going in Monday and Tuesday, so I'll be picking up the camera tomorrow and filming. We are running 750 carb tomorrow, which will be really, really exciting. And we'll probably run around about the same, if not a little bit less, on the Tuesday, assess on the Wednesday, and then we're just going to try and kind of hold that fullness and dry me off leading into Saturday, because the next outing of the season is Saturday. So yeah, all in all, really, really exciting. I'm feeling really, really good going into my next peak week. Obviously, it's not the end of prep. As of next Saturday, we still do have a photo shoot coming up. I was thinking of doing another show, and that is yet to be decided. 90% chance that I won't do it, just because I want a nice early start to the off season. Obviously, I've got Marbella coming up in June for 10 days, for around about 10 to 14 days, depending on how long I book it for a content trip. So obviously I'll be continuing to diet into that. And then realistically by July, that's when I want to get my off season off the ground and running. I want to build as much size as what I possibly can. I want to give myself a nice lengthy period of time on nice high food, growing, driving performance, and really making a significant change in my physique and building a significant amount of size to make me even more competitive in 2025. Like I said, this bodybuilding prep has made me realize what I want to do and what I love, and I'm 100% going again in 2025, 100%, but I need more size in order to be competitive and start winning these higher level shows. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'm going to be picking up the camera tomorrow and taking you through my first day of loading, and I will pick up the camera and take you through my second day of loading as well. Maybe another video in between then from the loading days until the show. We'll see. But either way, that's everything for this video. Like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Let's go.